Factsverse presents 13 Travel Hacks Every Traveler Should Know. You can bring your own alcohol. This is one of the best travel hacks every traveler should know. The alcohol that is served on a plane can be very expensive. If you want to start your vacation mid-flight, you don't need to buy the alcohol on the plane. You can actually bring your own, as long as you bring bottles that are 100 milliliters or less and you keep them in an 8x8-inch Ziploc bag. You can not only carry it on board, but you can drink it on board. If you don't want to drink the bottles straight, you can ask for a cup of soda or juice to mix your alcohol with. This can be a huge money saver. Just be sure not to get too drunk on the plane, as that can lead to some legal problems. Clear your cookies to get cheaper flights. Some people believe if they continue to refresh their page, the price of the flight will go down. It's actually the opposite. Many websites that help you find the cheapest price, such as Kayak or Skyscanner, use something that is called dynamic pricing. This means that when a particular flight is in high demand, the price will go up. When you clear your cookies, your browser will be private. This will stop the dynamic pricing, and you'll be able to get the lowest rates possible. You can be compensated for delayed or canceled flights. There's nothing more inconvenient than being scheduled to board a flight that has either been canceled or delayed. What you might not know, though, is that you're entitled to a refund for all of your trouble. The airline won't tell you this, but you are entitled to up to $670 from the airline. If you were taking a flight that was delayed or canceled, visit getairhelp.com to find out exactly what you're entitled to. You deserve to be paid for your inconvenience. Do a search for flights for the whole month. If you have a bit of leeway when it comes to your travel plans, check flight rates for the whole month. If you select a whole month view on the site, you can find the cheapest flight for that month. If you can leave at any time during the month, you can take advantage of the lowest prices. Ask to be upgraded. Every seat on a flight is not always full. Some passengers will cancel their travel plans at the last minute, and some flights just can't fill up on time before the plane takes off. This means that there could be seats available in first class or business class. If there has been an airline error, which does happen, and your seat is not available, you can ask to be bumped up to first class for no extra cost. The airline usually won't offer it, but if you ask, you do have a good chance of flying in style. Go left and skip the queue. Most people are right-handed, therefore they automatically go to the right. If you go left, you'll have a better chance of getting a shorter wait time. This doesn't always work, but it's worth a try. You can get a refund within 24 hours of your purchase. If you book a flight, you'll often see that the flight is non-refundable. In many cases, as long as you cancel your flight within the 24-hour window, you can be refunded. The airline just doesn't always like to tell you this. If you booked a flight and you look the next day and you find a cheaper one, you can cancel your first flight and then purchase the less expensive flight. Carry an empty water bottle. Like the alcohol, the water they serve on the plane can be very expensive. If you want to save some money once you board, you should carry an empty water bottle. You can fill it up once you get through security, and you'll have free water to enjoy during your flight. Fear? Airsick? If you get airsick, or if the turbulence on the plane scares you, you should book a morning flight. Many of the factors that affect the turbulence that you'll experience on a plane occur later in the afternoon. This means if you book a morning flight, you'll have a much smoother trip. Take photos of your important documents. Things can go wrong when you travel. The airline could lose your bags for several days, or your bag could be stolen. If this happens, you could lose all of your important documents. Before you leave for your trip, you should take a photo or scan these documents and store them in the cloud. If you lose something important, you'll always have it. Some of the things that you should scan include your driver's license, passport, and other important documents. Charge your phone in airplane mode. Most people already know this one, but if you don't, you should charge your phone when it's in airplane mode. It'll charge twice as fast. If you're on vacation and you want to charge your phone before you leave your hotel, you can get out much faster if you use airplane mode. Take a photo of your parking space when you arrive at the airport. With all of the excitement of your trip, it can be easy to forget where you parked. When you get back from your trip, you'll want to find your car as quickly as possible. Well, if you take a photo of your parking space before you leave for your trip, even if you forget where you parked, you can look on your phone and you know exactly where your car is located. Take a photo of your luggage when it's being checked in. It's not uncommon for the airline to lose your luggage. When your bags are being checked, it's a good idea to take a photo for proof. Subscribe for more. And here's a bonus one for you. Smoking on an airplane, especially in flight, is illegal. If you must smoke, you'll need to step outside.